today I've got you covered with 5 exciting attack strategies that you should try at Town Hall 10. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today we're hanging out in Spartan lore and looking at some attack strategies that are really fun, really solid, give you a little bit of flair on your attacks at specifically Town Hall 10. Guys, if you like Clash of Clans and want to see more, make sure you sub the channel and ring the bell. And I have a little exciting announcement to make for you guys. That's going to come later in the video, so stay tuned. So as I said, we have 5 different strategies for you today, and we're starting right here with a Frozen Witch. It's been a while since I've seen Frozen Witch, so I saw it in this war, and I got excited about it because I like it, and I don't see it often. 14 witches, 4 healers, 4 wizards, 7 freeze spells in this composition. With this attack, you're going to be trying to freeze splash damage defenses. You want to keep your witches alive as well as many of those skeletons as you can, so they can eventually spam up the base and just completely take over. Notice we are starting that funnel with the witches, just like we're going to do in a witch slap attack strategy that you'll see at Town Hall 9. Then you have the wall wrecker coming into the base. You have the queen, king, more witches behind, and they're going to just go straight on through and take this thing down as they go through the base. You know, it's pretty like a sweep of the base, something like we see when we do Bow Witch, but of course this one is very different. Let's see where these freeze spells get used. I mean, you're going to really want to be freezing these wizard towers, you're going to want to be freezing mortar, and you're going to want to be freezing inferno towers if it locks onto your hero, your wall wrecker, or something like that. Now, if you don't have a wall wrecker, you need a tank going into the base, so I would bring something like a golem or a whole bunch of giants. They could do the job as well. Wall wrecker is still pounding on through. Notice it's an anti 3-star base design, so the town hall is right out here on the outside. But now, finally goes down. Bowler's coming out of that clan castle, or out of that wall wrecker, I should say. Queen's still running her way around the base, and all the skeletons are continuously just spamming things out, making so that the point defenses can only take down 1 skeleton at a time, and at the end of the day, the skeletons win. The defenses can't catch up, the base gets spammed, and the base goes down. Notice the witches on the outside of the base up top, the skeletons coming through on the bottom of the base, and now the queen even has those healers support as well, which worked out really nicely. The healers jump between the witches when needed and the queen when needed, so it's just a great relationship between all the girls in this attack. We've got the witches, the queen, and the healers, all female troops. Well, that's kind of cool. The town hall is about to go down. Queen's ability is being popped, and as we can see, well, 2 defenses left, or 2 structures, but there's one more. And where is it hiding? It is hiding right there. Your traditional Troll Tesla. Welcome to base designing. Always check your corners. Pro tip, I guess. Look at all those skeletons, though. Tons of them pushing the base. That's the first strategy. Let's check out number 2. The next attack we're taking a look at here is Drag Bat, and with the recent buff to the dragons, we've been seeing a lot more of them at Town Halls 10, 11, and 12. Actually, 2 different dragon attacks in this video here today. As you can see, a Lava Hound, 8 dragons, 6 balloons, a baby dragon, minions, you got the rage spells, the bat spells, you got it all. Now, you really need to be careful with these bat spells. If you've ever attacked with bat spells before, you know they are very strong, but at the same time, very fragile. So they'll go down to that wizard tower in 1 shot. So you have to be really careful about that. You have to bring that freeze spell along, or make sure that the wizard towers are distracted while the bat spells decide to come into the base. Baby dragon coming in, establishing that funnel as well. I would anticipate we have some dragons coming in from this side of the base, as the queen has narrowed things down. Not taking down any air defenses though, just kind of moving on through, making the base narrow so the dragons, balloons, and all that stuff can path in nicely. Here come the dragons, only 4 of them being dropped right there, 4 more in the composition. Let's zoom in a little bit for you guys. A Lava Hound coming in as well, and then the rest of the dragons with a handful of balloons just being dropped in nice and carefully behind. We have 2 rage spell, 1 haste spell, 6 bat spells, and a freeze spell left over in this attack. Now, the tricky part here is deciding when to actually drop in the bat spells. So notice we have the Stone Slammer coming in from the south side of the base. That's going to act as a nice tank, but in addition, it's going to be able to take out some defenses along the way. And the bat spells, as you can see, raged and dropped right there as the defenses we're kind of distracted by those dragons pushing through the base. But notice the bat spells, they basically got taken out already. There's not many left. And although bat spells don't trigger air bombs, air mines, the tornado trap, or any of that kind of stuff, although there is no tornado trap here, they still can be affected by them if another air troop does activate them. So if a dragon comes through, pops up an air mine, it can hit the bats. And well, that can be pretty devastating to the bats as well. But they're not going to actually trigger them themselves. So we got drag bat on this one, guys. It's basically a drag loon, and instead of a bunch of lightning and stuff to support and rage spells, you're coming in with the bat spells instead. Let's double time through the rest of this because it's just cleanup in this base, and we have Andero on the attack from Spartan Lore. And well, we got something else. Is it another? Nope. It's a troll builder's hut this time around. Taken down for the triple with the second attack. We have Tyrant Ares on this one, coming through with Hog Riders, which again have made a solid comeback to the meta. They're really popular right now. Town Halls 10, 11, and Town Hall 12. Notice the Golem coming into the base right over here from the northeastern side. Behind those, we have both the Baby Dragon and a whole bunch of Wizards. Stone Slammer comes into the base as well. Now, I'm noticing a lot more people utilizing the Stone Slammer rather than the Wall Wrecker, and I think it's because it actually acts as a troop. Like, it takes down defenses as well, where the Wall Wrecker only takes down what's in its path. Nice job with the rage spell. That queen just goes down like butter as the king and whatever it was that came out of that wrecker went through. I'm assuming it was some Valkyries. That's what it looks like from here. It's kind of tough to tell, to be honest with you guys. But now we have the Hog Riders coming in from the eastern side of the base. Some few from down south as well. 4 more heal spells to support them as they push on through. Notice the first one was dropped. Second one dropped right there as well. Perfect placement because there was a giant bomb awaiting. Remember, when you're looking at bases, you want to look at dead spaces like by that Inferno Tower, and you want to try and heal up in those areas or anticipate giant bombs right there, as there just was one by that Inferno Tower. Another heal spell was dropped, and the thing that I love about Town Hall 10 is you could bring in a lot of heal spells because you don't need all the other support spells all the time, at least not in a hog attack like this one. Now, the rest of the base is going to be cleaned up. We have a heal spell that was not even used. We have a queen's ability that wasn't even used. So, pretty dominant attack right here out of Tyrant Ares from Spartan Lore, pulling in a triple and about to pull in that 100%. King or storage? What's first? Looks like I don't know, was that close or was it the storage? Let me know down below. And while you're at it, throw a big like on the video because you like it. And now we saw dragons before, but we have a second dragon attack right here, but instead of bats, we have 4 lightning spells. So we're coming in with more of a drag loon attack. We have the Lava Hound for some tanking, the Stone Slammer for some support, tanking, and destruction. And then we have the lightning spells, which are going to zap 2 air defenses in this base. 1 rage and 2 freeze spells to support the rest of the attack. You know, bat spells, they take up a lot of camp space when you bring enough bats to actually take down a base. So do the zaps, so do those lightning spells. So you really don't have a ton more to bring if you're going to zap out air defenses or bring the bat spells. So both of the attacks require the dragons and the balloons to be able to push through the base without support of extensive amounts of spells. That's what I was looking for. Now we're coming in again from the northeastern side. Looks like a nice funnel is being established by the Baby Dragon and those Sui heroes right there. Unfortunately, the enemy queen doesn't go down. And here we have the zaps coming in, taking out 2 air defenses. That worked out so sweet, leaving only 1 air defense, which is hanging out right here, left in the base. Without that, the base is air defenseless. So we have the Lava Hound coming to tank that solo air defense. We have a clan castle that looks to be lured right there, and I only just saw some archers coming out of it. Nice job with those dragons pushing on through, and we do have 5 balloons, but they're being held for a little bit right here, trying to not drop them to the base just yet, and let's see the strategy behind that. The enemy queen goes down. Now a few balloons are going to come on through from strategic placements from the northeast and the northwest. Dragons pushing through the core of the base. 1 freeze spell left, and what came out of that Stone Slammer but an Electro Dragon. And that Electro Dragon's a boss, and it's going to really be able to clean up a whole bunch of stuff with that Chain Lightning that you wouldn't get out of just straight up dragons or really any other troop that you can take out. So this Electro Dragon greatly complements this attack strategy, and I'll tell you what, I like this one better than I like the Bat Spell attack because, well, Bat Spells are so vulnerable. You know with those zaps, you drop 2 on the air defense, it's going down. So at least you get that sense of security that the plan is going to go to plan because you don't have to worry about freezing wizard towers or splash defense stuff. It's just more of a secure attack, more solid. And the last attack for this top 5 video is from Kruger, and as you can see, it's a Queen Walk Quad Quake Lalo attack. This here is the strongest attack strategy in Clash of Clans across all of the Town Hall levels, in my opinion. So if I had to choose one strategy that was the strongest in the game overall for all Town Hall levels, this would be it. And obviously that means you're going to have a queen of decent level so you can get a solid queen walk out of her. Baby Dragon grabs a Town Hall. Quad Quake is activated and opens up that base so the queen can walk right on in, engage with the enemy queen, take out some air defenses along the way. And here come her healers. And to keep her up versus that multi-target Inferno works out nicely. And actually the Baby Dragon lures that dark black bomb, and that worked out beautifully because the healers, they stay alive. Enemy queen goes down, taking out sweepers, which are a pain in the butt when you're coming on in with an air attack. Nice job with the poison spell as well. Going to clean up all of those witches. Remember, witches are one of the worst things for a queen walk to have to deal with when you're doing the clan castle lore. We got the Lalo coming in right now. Lava Hound, balloons in behind. Make that 2 Lava Hounds. The Queen Walk still going through. I'd love to see her step on up towards the north and take out another air defense, but we're going to see if that's going to happen or not. She's going after bomb towers, which don't attack air. She did get tied up, though, with those witches out of the clan castle, so she needed a little bit more time. It's okay. We'll give it to her. She should walk around. No, looks like she's going right for that clan castle. I'd like to see her take a step over to that air defense and assist that Lava Hound, because the Lava Hound, well, is now just a whole bunch of lava pups. Look at the cleanup we have down here as well. We have some minions doing a good job. We have that balloon coming in and taking down the Tesla, which was going to beat up on all of those minions and pups. So that balloon, that solo balloon, actually was clutch there. May not have gotten it done in time without all of these cleanup troops down the bottom of the base. So it worked out beautifully. Now the queen taking her time, just trying to get through the base. Actually, is the queen down? The queen is down. We have a double queen down right there. So it's just her archers, while the 2 queens, they just kind of hang out together. Neither of them with a skin. Sad. It's a sad day. We got the balloons finishing up the attack. The minions and pups finishing up the attack, taking down the enemy king. And we're about to see a 100% attack. The 5th attack from today's video. I want you guys to let me know which of these attack strategies do you think is the best, which one are you most interested in trying, and well, I guess which one did you enjoy watching the most? So I told you guys I would give you a little bit of a surprise in this video, and if you made it till the end of this video, hashtag made it, you've made it to the surprise. This is not confirmed yet. This is about me personally. It's not about Clash of Clans actually really or at all. It's about me and my plan moving forward with the whole YouTube thing. And I think, I'm pretty sure, not 100%, but pretty darn close, that I'm going to be creating a second YouTube channel to focus on a completely different genre of games. And I'm not going to give that away just yet. But it's going to be mobile. But it's going to be something very different than Clash of Clans. Now, I'm going to continue to do exactly what I'm doing right now on this channel. Clash of Clans every day, plus a couple of other mobile games as well, mixing them all in. This channel will not change at all, but I'm going to do more. And it's going to be going on this other channel, which is not going to be a variety channel with a little bit of everything. It's actually going to have another focus, and we're going to try and make that channel explode. And I'm going to ask you guys for help doing that. When we get there, I'll ask you to come on through and show that Echo support from the Echo fam. But that's been it for today, guys. I want you to check out this video before you head out of here. But not only that video, I also want you to check out the Discord server because I want to talk. I'll see you guys back here later on today with another video. Until then, be good.